This is going to be a rather rambly video, I can tell already. It's supposed to be a Friday Reads, but it's really about everything else. Hello everybody and happy Friday. I've been gone for the past week. Kind of impromptu, didn't plan that, because a little unusually for me in BookTube, I had a little mini crisis last weekend where I just felt like I wasn't managing my time well. I was feeling really pressured about filming when I actually needed to be doing other things, and then I was feeling really guilty about not reading enough, and then whenever I was reading I felt like I should be doing other things, and I just couldn't. No. I took a break from stuff. I have been mostly off of BookTube. I've really limited my time on social media and I've gotten a lot of reading done. I've also gotten adult responsibilities done because I felt actually like I was making way too many excuses to do fun things when I should really have been doing things I needed to get done, because I am a single independent human being. And if I don't do some things, nobody's gonna do them for me. Sometimes I feel like there's this culture online that really enables you, that says anytime you want to do something fun, there will always be somebody, a friend, and you love them for it, who says, oh yeah, go do the thing, knock off all the other responsibilities, you deserve to go do the fun thing. Which is nice. Sometimes you need people to tell you to do that. But when you do it so many times in a row, I feel like there's a cutoff point there somewhere for me. This is just how I feel about my own life, by the way. Besides the point, basically I have been taking a very close look at how I manage my time and the various stuff that I do this past week, and I realized I have been wasting so much time on social media, and a lot of it, of course, is that I have a much more active online social life on social media than I did this time last year or 2 years ago. So the way I feel now about how much time I spend on it now can't really be compared to previous years, and yet I keep trying to. These things are not the same. When I started BookTube, it was like the thing I was doing. It was a self-help project, and then it was like my social life, and now it's not as critical to my everyday mental health. Actually, I am very happy doing many other things, and I realize I sort of built this schedule and routine that prioritizes making videos and doing things on my channel and watching other people's videos, when that isn't actually the focus of my free time all the time anymore. So I have to figure out this now, and a lot of it comes down to whether I should be making as many videos as I was before, and whether I should try to keep to a schedule or not, which I probably will try to keep to a schedule. Be honest with myself here, because I don't like change and I really like routine, but I have to admit to myself when it becomes oppressive rather than helpful. So basically, please bear with me while I figure this out. I may have erratic videos, I may not, I may continue taking a break here and there, we will see. I'm not gonna make myself film videos if I actually don't feel like doing it, because that's the best way, or the most horrible way, to ruin your happy times and your hobbies. So, I don't even know what kind of intro that was. Did I just like dump a whole bunch of my problems on the internet? Let's move on to the Friday Reads portion of this video. I have been, like I said, reading a lot. I got through a lot of things that were on my currently reading shelf on Goodreads this week, which makes me really happy, and I really enjoyed all of them. When I'm currently reading, you've seen this before, Angels and Exiles by Ives Maynard. I'm now 3 stories into it, and I'm still really enjoying it. Since it's only one of 2 things I'm actively reading right now, I might actually finish it this weekend. The other thing that I am reading right now is The Hunt for Vulcan. I'm reading this on audiobook. I got it in an Audible sale a couple of weeks back. It had already been on my wish list. I hadn't really paid attention to what it was, but it's actually a book about the search for Vulcan, a planet they theorized back in the really early 1900s was affecting the orbit of Mercury. And Einstein was one of the people who thought for a brief amount of time that it existed, and so I'm about a third of the way through it, and so far it's about the history of discovering celestial mechanics, discovering the last of the outer planets in our solar system, and how scientific communities deal with making mistakes. Like sometimes you go down the completely wrong road and you have to correct yourself. So I'm hoping that this book ends up talking more about that. But right now it's a bunch of history and I know some of it. It's still really interesting though, and I guess I'd recommend the audiobook because I think the narrator is really making it interesting. If I was reading this, I think I would be a little bit bored, but the way that he speaks is kind of making it come alive for me, so good fun. After this, I'm not sure what I'm going to pick up next. I have two kind of end projects for the last part of the year that I want to get started on, but I haven't made absolute definite plans for them yet. I may make separate videos about at least one of those if I make up my mind to commit myself. I'm having a good Friday. I've had a really nice low-key week where I've gotten lots of stuff done. That makes me really happy. So I hope that your week was just as good, that you're enjoying your Friday, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.